Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Mwah. We're doing this video because one of our great viewers they were asking about beauty products, I guess, right?
Personal care products, right?
Personal care products, yes, thank you.
And it's something I deal with on a daily basis. This is sort of a passion for me. We're going to talk specifically about the products that Jeffrey and I use. But the bottom line is we are really for any clean, and clean is really the operative word, products, and I'm going to go through that. So we use BeautyCounter products, and I am a consultant for BeautyCounter. I have actually been with them for 6 years.
Wow.
They've been in business for only 7, and I've been a consultant for them for 6 years. As soon as I found them, I had a friend come stay with me, and she knew that I was vegan and I ate very clean, and I was very, very cognizant of what I put in my body. But I wasn't thinking at that time about what I was putting on my body, which is equally as important. And that's why it's so important whether you choose BeautyCounter or some other clean product. It's very important because your body actually absorbs the chemicals that you put on your body. So you want to make sure that whatever you're putting on there is safe. Right?
Isn't your skin the largest organ they have on your body?
By far.
Yeah, it's a big area to take care of.
It is. And one of the reasons that we love BeautyCounter, or many of the reasons, I'm going to go through them, is they are a B Corp. That's a very difficult thing to achieve, and we're very proud of that, which means that we're equally for people, the planet, and profit. And the planet is very important to us, so we're very proud of that B Corp certification. They're also certified by the Leaping Bunny program, which is the gold standard for cruelty-free, and being fully plant-based for many, many years, that is extremely important to us as well. So I'm very proud to announce that there is absolutely zero animal testing, and they do have that, the Leaping Bunny certification. They're also EWG verified, which is a third-party certification that independently reviews products and against like the strictest of strict standards. So again, if you don't choose BeautyCounter, go to EWG and pick out your products there. And they rate everything, and I would say anything 1, 2, or 3, and you'll understand that when you check out their website. Is 1, 2, and 3 is where I would stay. And it's important to understand that certain ingredients like citrus, for example, even though it's just from a grapefruit or from a lemon, could bring a product to a 3 because of implications that citrus can actually have on the body. So it's important to look not only just at the number, but the reasons for those numbers, and that's what I love about EWG. BeautyCounter also, they've got the chemical footprint project going on, along with 24 other businesses. They had their chemical footprint analyzed, and based on the efforts to reduce and replace the use of harmful chemicals with safer alternatives. So the great news is for the past 3 years, they achieved the highest score.
Oh, that's interesting.
So,
I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, so it just goes to prove that it's possible to grow a business using safer ingredients and more sustainable practices. And then the other thing I want to mention, and these are things that are really important to Jeffrey and I think they're important to the people that watch our channel, is BeautyCounter is a carbon-free partner of the Carbon Fund organization. So we offset our carbon footprint from our office energy and paper use, travel, corporate events, manufacturing, and shipping. We share a common goal of fighting climate change and being part of the solution toward a clean energy, low carbon future.
Oh, interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
So those are things that a lot of people don't look at when they're picking out their personal care products. And those things are very important to us, just like our food, where our food comes from, you know, the kind of business that's producing our personal care products. And talking about our deodorants, our body wash, our shampoos, shaving cream, and you know,
which I haven't used in a little while.
You haven't, but it's really, really important to.
But I have used the beard oil.
The beard oil really smells
really good.
So luxe.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you've got a man with a beard, order the beard oil. I am a consultant for BeautyCounter. It would really be my honor to help you out. If you wanted to check out, when you go to BeautyCounter.com, you can go /Karen Pearl, or just go to BeautyCounter.com and search for me as a consultant, Karen Pearl. I would be honored to help you, but if you just want to go direct and not through me, I would be honored to know that you're using products that are better for you, better for the animals, and better for the planet. So
yeah, you know, I myself, obviously, thank you for correcting me. It's not just beauty care products; it's personal care products, because you know it's soaps and all of that. Mm-hmm. I will tell you this: once I started using the products, when Karen got involved, I was still traveling on the road quite a bit, and I'd go to a hotel and I'd use whatever they had in there, and you know, it was very harsh on my skin. So it's like anything else. Once you get used to something that's good for you, just like, you know, our clean eating, same thing happens with you know, body care products. When you are used to having something that's safe for your body, then you put something on that's toxic, your body can break out in a rash or hive or dry skin, that kind of stuff, right? It's itchy.
Absolutely,
right?
Exactly. And once your body gets used to having, you know, those clean products, it doesn't want to have the toxins.
Right.
It doesn't want the toxins anyway, and it's really sad that we even have a choice. Let me see which one of these products that I want. Let's see, do I want the toxic one, or do I want the one that's made with safer ingredients? And I just want to touch upon that for a second, because what we mean by clean, in Europe bans 1,400 ingredients that are known carcinogens and toxins and harmful to the body. So they ban 1,400 in Europe. In Canada, they ban 600. So, you know, less than half of what's banned in Europe. I don't know if the Europeans, you know, feel more empowered to take a stance and go for stronger laws to protect them better than Canada. But if you want to see it even one step worse, the United States bans 30 ingredients from the personal care industry. That's it.
So 30 in the U.S. compared to how much in Europe?
Compared to 1,400 in Europe.
Wow.
And what BeautyCounter does is they ban the 30 that are mandated here in the U.S., and we're also in Canada as well. So they ban the 600. And then we take it even further than Europe, and BeautyCounter bans over 1,800 ingredients that they have deemed to be carcinogenic or harmful and toxic to the human body at any level. So that's you know, really important to us, and we feel really confident with that. And I will say, although we're getting a safer product like that, I don't feel that we're compromising in any way the efficacy of these products. You know, the deodorants are just lovely, and they're toxic free. I think their shampoo, somebody complimented us on our hair. And I love Jeffrey's hair. I think he's got the sexiest man hair. But we are really dedicated to the BeautyCounter shampoo and conditioner, and we've been using that for over 6 years now, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
And it's really great. We don't get, you know, a lot of times you walk into the store and you get overwhelmed with your choices, and there's so much marketing out there, and that's one thing about the personal care industry. It could say natural, it could say botanical, it can even have organic right in the title, and it doesn't have to be any of those things. The laws are so lenient on the personal care industry. So again, if you're interested in knowing more about BeautyCounter, you know, hit us up. I love to talk about it. It's, you know, I joined this mission because it was a passion for me. And I don't see, you know, ever not being part of it, because I love what the company does. I mean, they go right to the White House. They have been responsible for getting the laws changed for all of us to give us safer, healthier personal care products. And you know, a couple of other things is that BeautyCounter does testing on all of their products. So they mandate that every single ingredient that goes into the products is tested, and we probably have one of the strictest testings in the industry, and that's testing for not only harmful chemicals, but things like metals, heavy metals, which are in a lot of personal care products. And the other thing that's in a lot of our products are hormone disruptors. You know, there's a huge surge in a lot of cancers, and people with compromised immune systems absolutely don't need something that's also providing hormone disruptors to their body when they're trying to fight things like cancer, right. Prostate cancer for men. I mean, it's in a lot of shave creams, and that was one of the reasons that I told Jeffrey early on that, you know, that foam shave cream that, you know, he was using 7 years ago is off the table. I mean, you're so important to me. I don't want you putting anything on this beautiful face.
Well, thank you. It's like you don't know that stuff. You just go to the right. store and you say, oh, you look at some marketing, you know, pitch, and you say, oh, this looks good. Let me try it out, and maybe it smells good. But I mean, I can tell you that since we started doing this, I'm much more sensitive to yes. smells, and we just did a video on this the other day, just making me laugh. But
right.
You know, the dog bags had this perfume in it that was just like so toxic. But many of the, you know, healthcare products, the skincare products are toxic. You can tell by the smell. It's just so strong. Right. That's just one hint, right? If you can smell it from a mile away, it's probably not safe to put on your body.
Exactly. And when you're looking at the ingredients, if you ever see the word fragrance, that is a loophole, meaning that even something that's banned could potentially be in the fragrant that's in a product. Definitely not in BeautyCounter. You won't see the word fragrance, you know, in our products. We use only natural scents, you know, rose oils, citrus oils, and things like that. So, you know, it's just like you said. And, you know, what's really wild is we are so sensitive to smell. Even some of the BeautyCounter products that have natural scents, you know, I was talking to a friend who purchases from me, and she wanted to use the sea serum, and I know she's really sensitive about smells, and it's not overpowering smells because everything in BeautyCounter is natural, and really the scents don't last more than a few seconds, you know, once you put it on. But the sea serum, the day sea serum she was asking me about, which is something that I use every single day. I believe that we should all be putting vitamin C onto our skin. You know, it's just really, really an important vitamin that our skin needs. And as you get older, it's harder, you know, to keep that glow that we get from the internal sea. But it has a different smell, and she's super sensitive to smells. And I said, I'm hesitant to have you order it. It's such a great product, and I love to use it with the roller, but it has this scent that dissipates after a few seconds. Anyway, she went ahead and ordered it anyway, so I said, let me know when you get it. But, you know, even I use it every day and have. I'm on my, I think, 3rd bottle since they released it. And it just has this bizarre scent. I don't know what, I think it's a flower essence. But, you know, everybody doesn't love every scent.
Right. Yeah.
Now, the difference is when you've got a toxic product, that scent's not going to go away. When you shampoo your hair, you know, have you ever noticed that some people's, a few times when we've been in hotels and, you know, we are like, oh my gosh, we forgot to bring our bag up, and we'll use a, you know, a shampoo. Jeffrey will be like, you know, you can't even stand the smell of it. It's sort of that just nauseating, perfumey smell, whereas all of the BeautyCounter products are so natural that any of the natural scents are gone within seconds. So, and then the other thing that's really important and super cool, if you notice, they've been changing their packaging. They have gone to a lot of glass bottles, which at first I thought, wow, I mean, that's got to be really expensive, right? To go to glass bottles. But the reason that they're doing that is because other products allow leaching into the product. So, you know, BeautyCounter didn't want to spend all of this, you know, time and effort and money into creating this safe product only to put it in packaging that was going to leach toxins into it. In addition, that packaging would also leach toxins into our earth when we try to recycle it. So we've gone to a lot of glass products and glass containers, and recycling is super important to BeautyCounter. So if you have any questions, I mean, they have an amazing men's line. I like I said, that beard oil and all of the men's line is just really, it smells so fresh and natural, and not like I won't mention, but when Jeff and I first started dating, he used a cologne. I was so excited when I finally threw it out, because I've never been able to be around perfumes or colognes. It's always given me a migraine and made me pretty nauseous. But you always smell just so like a fresh air, and I just love that.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I'll take it.
And your hair looks beautiful, and your beard is nice and soft. So that is that on the products that we use. And again, if you're not interested in those products, go on to EWG. You can find a lot of options there, or reach out. I mean, as far as cleaning products, there are some great options there. And as far as laundry detergent and dish detergent, make sure that you're also using products that are non-toxic, and we can help you with that as well. That's it. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from our daughter's house in East Hampton, New York.